Okay, I wasn't supposed to say anything until the end of practice, but thank you, Mario, for, for subscribing. That's very good. So, hello, everybody. We are back. AF1 is back, and we are at the Hungaroring. The practice is still being finished, so we will wait for the qualifying, and then, we will proceed to the whole stream. But I am here, and I'll be streaming today. I hope that you can hear me under the screaming engines of the cars. If not, just inform me, so I will just, do my job. And just reduce the sound of everything. So I will be back in a second. We will start with qualifying in, I think, 3 or 4 minutes. And after that, there will be a race. And we are, today it is earlier than usual because of the AF1 Grand Prix. So, yeah. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm just confused because there's a practice going on. I thought that it should have been a qualifying right now, as there was like, I think, 17:30 as the time. But we can go through the practice though. Even if the whole qualifying will be in a moment, we can go through the whole qualifying. That's not a problem. We'll look at the times, talk a little bit, and stuff like this. So, yeah, we can do this like the old school AF style. So, it is a practice. Okay, I'm confused. I am very confused. But we can go. So, for today's race, we have 20 drivers, I think. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 20 drivers, with myself being a streamer. So we are on board with Jake Fimster. He is one of the few drivers starting a lap. I just got confused. I thought that it will be a qualifying, or we can still you know, just chill talk. So, you know, you just can ask me questions, we can just chill. And basically look at the drivers as they will progress and improve through the whole section. Yes, as you can see, the message from the admin being XDD. So, I'm just dying. So basically, yes. That's very interesting. And I just unmuted myself on the streaming channel, so if somebody just wanted to communicate with me and I haven't heard that, I am unmuted. So basically, there's some confusion, but we can still watch some drivers as Daniel Wolf went a little bit wider. There's a really good thing about this track. It has 16 corners and all of them doesn't have names. So whenever I'm gonna say 16th corner or first corner, it will be perfect. It will be perfect because you know, they have no names. So hello everybody who is on the stream. I thought that, you know, the whole thing would be more announced as the qualifying would progress, but it's still free practice. So, you know, we can just look at the liveries maybe in the meantime. So right now Jake Filmster is the one who set the fastest time though. I will come back to liveries, but yeah, he set the fastest time right now, and he is improving. Although Jack Oliver, yes, he is being Jack Oliver again, and Jack Filmster is crashing. But this is still practice. This is not a big deal. But we can have at least some, you know, knowledge about the pace, about expected times. We can also look and see who is doing well, and I think we know who is doing well. Mattia Suriano. He's doing just fine. And also I just noticed that... Okay, what's with the helmet? Some helmets works, some doesn't. This is interesting. Is Jack's helmet? Yes, it is. It is working. So coming back to Mattia Suriano, he, I think, will be underdog of the race, as Charles also, but I don't know if we can talk about them being underdogs, as they are at the top of the whole season as it progresses with every race. Yeah, so I think the whole race will be postponed by 30 minutes because of the free practice being now. I just don't understand what is going on right now, and Charles is crashing in the qualifying, so we can just speak about the whole season maybe right now. Yeah, I think we can do that. So basically, going through the whole results. Currently Jack Oliver is leading. He has 90 points, and behind him by 18 points there's Jens Spetsma from the Netherlands, with his point score being 72. Then behind him there's Rubber. Rubber is having 41 points. Then there is Sleepy with 35 points, and very close behind him there's Mattia Suriano with 32 points, which is very good from him. He is finally having his time in AF1, I think. There's also Charles Bertrand, who didn't start it in 2 rounds, but he is still P6 with 29 points, as he got P3 in 1 race and P4 in at USA Grand Prix. It was Road America. So basically, yes, we are here, and Mobisaur Stegosaurus is having a lot of troubles in this section. Let's see what Pinguquin though can do. Now he's going very wide. This lap is just invalidated. Just got some confusion about another practice, though I think we will be just fine. So Okay, there is Miguel Costas, still hasn't started lap. Joao also, Nemanja Popovic. There's Daniel Wolf, who is improving by 4/10 in the first sector, going wide. I think the lap is invalidated. I don't think that the track limits are very forgiving. Although we can just look at Jack Oliver, I think, but he is not establishing lap, and I killed Charles Bertrand. Hello, Charles. I just know when to switch camera. So some of the drivers, I am looking forward for Trader Joe. I killed him in the road. Was it Road America? I think. Yeah, I think it was. It was. Yes, very perfect. It was. So I think Trader Joe is very solid driver. He showed some pace, I think, and there was a voice crack also. Trader Joe, I think where he is. He's 11 currently with 20 points. Very solid results from him, as he got 15 points at Istanbul Park. Then at Kailami, I think. Yeah, Kailami. He got 6th position. Then he didn't start it at Manicor, which he started, but he didn't finish because of the track limits. Because that race was a mess. And then at the Road America, he got P7. So, you know. And he was about to even have like P3 or something. So he's pretty solid, pretty fast driver. He also did very good job in AF2. Although at the beginning, although he I think died at some point, there's no results right now being updated, sadly. So let's see. Bobby Stegosaurus is on the outlap. We will go with him as he goes. Okay, now we skip to the qualifying. Okay, so now we start the whole section of the race. Perfect. Perfect. So the qualifying is starting. We are the Hungaroring. I'm Mosquito commentating the race for Assetto Friends. And thank you, Diego, for subscribing. Also, thank you for Osan8730. Thank you for subscribing, following, and so on and so on. We are with Jens Betsma, who is the first one to start the qualifying. There we go, 15 minutes of delay, but we are on the way. So, let's go. I will show some telemetry also, because, you know, it's fun. We are improving a little bit. Also, I just updated the sounds of the cars, so we can have really good, you know, immersion. Because I'm using the F1 Mega Pack. I hope you can hear me, though, because the noise is very loud, but it's as they are supposed to do. So we are with Jens Betsma as he is progressing to the 16th corner. We will go with him for the lap as he is one of the fastest drivers around here. So he is approaching to the 16th corner, long hairpin, and then there is Pingo Queen, who is, I don't know what they are doing, but he wanted to start in the front of him. They are messing around. This is strange. What was that? I don't understand, but there must be some anger on the voice chat. Jens Betsma is progressing to 3rd corner. Slow corner, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear. They go to this slightly elevated section. Very quick left-hander, then 5th gear for 3rd, I think. Yes, it is. 4th gear, braking around 50 meters marker, then going through the chicane. Very aggressive attack on the left-hander and right-hander, and then going to this very quick section, going down the hill, braking around 60, I think. Going to the 16th corner, 14th corner, then 15th corner. Early on the throttle, and to the last corner, with a very good exit. Let's see what time did he get. 117.7. Then there's Pingu Queen behind him. He lost a little bit time with his, I don't know, like they were messing up together on the first lap. Other drivers are establishing laps. Let's go with Jack Oliver, as he is also very fast. Yes, he is. He is P2 currently. 3 times behind Jens Betsma. There is Mattia Suriano, who got P3. Then there's Bobisaurus Stegosaurus and Vivolps. So we progress to the next. Jens went wide to get better exit, and Pingu didn't understand that. I am on the voice chat, I can tell you all the stuff. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Diego, for the information. So, basically, Daniel Wolf compromised his lap. Then there is Trader Joe, who is not improving at all. Let's go with him, though. Let's see how he will manage to go through the second sector. He improved in the second sector. And then there's last sector. The sector markers are quite strange, to be honest, because it changed at the 15th corner. Yes, he is. He improved to P8. Let's go. So we will go with Jens Betsma, who is currently on P1, and I think he will improve in the next lap. I think, yeah, he is. Because since he has his misunderstanding with Pingu, he lost a couple of tenths, I think, so he can still shave more and more time of the corners. Then there is Jack Oliver, who is also doing very well, and I think he can establish another, you know, there will be a battle for P1 between Jens and Jack, as always, as they are dominating the whole season. Although we have some very fast drivers. There is Charles-Bertrand, Mattia Suriano, who is always doing well. Then there's Joao Vicente Guerra, who is currently doing 119. It's very symbolic, as 19 is his number. So, yeah, so there he is. And there's also Trader Joe with 119, which is also his number. So that's, yeah, so this is it. So now we are on board with Bobisaurus Stegosaurus, the Belgian driver, who is currently P5 on the outlap. Let's see how he will improve. Although Jack Oliver is leaving pits, then there's Charles-Bertrand on the lap. Joao is improving slightly. Daniel Wolf is having better improvement in his run. Also Shiny Waffles. Shiny Waffles is improving a lot. 2.5 seconds. Yeah, so Shiny Waffles is in the second sector. So Shiny Waffles is P13 right now. Charles-Bertrand improved to P3. I mean, I think he was P3, but he just shaved a little more time. Although Pingu Queen right now is P3, he managed to do that. He still has very good momentum. Yeah, he is going for another lap. Let's see who improved. So, let's see. Can I finish the lap? I can finish the lap. I'm just like switching between a lot of drivers because there's a lot of going on, and I showed the whole lap before. But we can go, I think, with Jack, as I think he will establish one of the fastest time. I think he is improving through the whole section of the races. Like first lap he does. It is not the fastest one, and then, you know, he does some time which is unbeatable. So I think he can get pole position. Although, what's the difference between him and the ends in the times? Let's see. Quali, tower, sectors, times. The difference is still 3/10. So let's see if he is able to get 3/10 through this. Because Jens is incredibly fast right now. Let's see, sectors, gaps. Yeah, so let's go with the times. And now and look. Okay, so top 8 is very close together. Especially from P4 to P8. Let's go with Jack. No, he is not improving at all in this run. So let's see. Let's go to the sectors. And let's go with... There's shiny waffles on the lab. Nemanja Popovic improves to P11. Shiny waffles is not improving at all. Also, I love those sounds. I love those sounds. They are amazing. Yeah, the braking on the telemetry is a bit broken because it, you know, it is like on the replay. It is full and then none. Like, it is working properly if you just do replay with the bots and stuff like this. But if I just, you know, show somebody else and not myself, the inputs are like 0 and 100%. Although you can see the throttle quite properly, and the gears and the, you know, and the speed, which is not being shown anywhere. So, you know, I will be showing that only just for quali. So then we can see where the drivers are improving and where not. And also, you know, throttle is quite on point, so we can see them operating the throttle in, for example, this section, which is quite tricky. Okay, so Jens is preparing for a good exit with high speed in this section. So he's going to establish even faster lap, I think. Let's see. He is not waiting as Vettel in Singapore 2013, just doing one lap and then chilling in the paddock, waiting if somebody will improve or not. He is still trying to get better and better time. So we will see. Oh, he went wide. Okay, the lap is compromised. Yes, he's going for another one. In the meantime, we are with Jack. I think we can go with him. Also, Joao Vicente Guerra got P3 recently. And behind him there is Pingu Queen right now. And then there is Charles Bertrand on P5 and Mattia Suriano on P6. Jack Olivier is not continuing this lap. Let's go with Charles Bertrand though. He is close to improve, although no, he is not. He went wide. Probably his lap is being compromised. I don't know about the track limits, but I think they are not very forgiving on this track. This is ACU version of the track, so yeah. I was thinking about replacing the sponsors for, like, you know, with zap-hosting and stuff like this, but I didn't have enough time, so we will use the Formula 1 version though. In the meantime, is there any changes? I don't think so, but a lot of drivers are on the outlap, so we might see some improvement from people like Trader Joe maybe, Bulbasaur, Stegosaurus. There's also Vivos on P7, although he is doing some off-track sightseeing. Let's go with Pingu Queen, as he might be also threatening for P3. There's Charles Schalbertrond. Okay, but Schalbertrond improved in the first sector and then he messed up. Pingu also. Let's go with Jens maybe. Guys, please finish the lap. Just let's see. But we can still see Stockbrod domination as P1 and P2 have been taken by them and I killed Jens, I think. Talking about the domination. What about Jack? So currently the top 5 is Jens Betsma, Jack Oliver, João Vicente Guerra, Pingu Queen, Schalbertrond. And then there's Mattia Soriano, Vivolves, Bobizau Stegosaurus, Nemanja Popovic, Jamie or Hami, I don't know, Jake Filmster, I'm sorry, Jake, Trader Joe, Fern, Roman Nash, Daniel Wolf, Miguel Costa, Shiny Waffles, Thomas Cameron, 18 drivers on the track. And is there any chance of improvement from some drivers? Let's see. Some drivers are exiting the pits, but I don't think they will be able to establish the lap. So I think, yeah, Jack is not going to take the pole position. Sorry, Diego. Diego, you are not racing? Why are you not racing, Diego? Also, this telemetry will be only for the qualifying during the race. I think it won't be needed. We'll focus on the battles. But right now it's interesting to see how, you know, like drivers brake differently or use throttle differently, and also the gears they are, the speed they have. I worked a bit on the map, so you know the numbers of the corners are quite bigger than like normally, so I fixed some of the issues. So currently Jens Betsma is P1 and I think it is not going to change. Then there's Jack Oliver on P2, João Vicente Guerra finished his lap, he is P3, there's Nemanja Popovic getting P7 right now. So let's see. There is still Roman Nash on the outlap, he can improve I think still. There's Mattia Suriano on P6 and he is not going to improve. There's Fern on P11, he is still finishing the lap. Roman Nash, what have you done? Mattia Suriano, let's see. Yeah, Mattia Suriano stays where he is. Fern got P10 on the last lap. He managed to overtake Jamie or Hami 12:09. So right now, oh, there's still Jack Oliver on the outlap and he still hasn't finished the lap. Let's see. No, he is not. So Jens Betsma got a pole position. Then there's Jack Oliver on P2, João Vicente Guerra on P3, Pingu Queen on P4, Schalbertrond on P5, Mattia Suriano on P6, Nemanja Popovic P7, Vivols P8, Bobizau Stegosaurus P9, Fern P10, Jamie P11, Trader Joe P12, Jake Filmstra P13, Roman Nash P14, Daniel Wolf P15, P16 is Miguel Costa, then there's behind him Thomas Cameron on P17, Shiny Waffles on P18, and Miguel Soto is being a race control today, with myself being a streamer. I mean, yeah, I know what you think, Diego, but to be honest, you know, Mercadona livery, we want to see it. So, yes, qualifying is over, we are done with it, the race is starting soon, so maybe let's show the whole track as we are about to start the session. So we are at the Hungaroring, and this track was organizing the whole Hungarian Formula Grand Prix in 1986, which is the first country behind the Iron Curtain to organize the F1 race. And it is located in Mogyorut, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it is. So we will be starting session in 1 minute. Let's see how it will go. It might be chaotic. It might be problematic. There's also Mario Fonseca, who's been kicked out. I don't know why. I'm gonna do some programming while you commentate. Okay, yes. Yeah, sure. If you like to listen to me, screaming especially, because there will be a lot of screaming. So yeah. So hello everybody. We are at the Hungaroring, the first track to organize F1 race behind the Iron Curtain. The whole story with the F1 and this track started in 1986, and we are right now racing in AF1 with Jens Betsma on pole position. As behind him there's Jack Oliver, Joao Vicente Guerra, Pingo Queen, Charles Bertrand, Mattia Suriano, Nemanja Popovic, V-Wolves, Volbica Stegosaurus, Fern, Jamie, Trader Joe, Jake Filmster, Roman Nash, Daniel Wolf, Miguel Costa, Thomas Cameron, and Shiny Waffles. And we will see how it will progress. Are the lights working here? I don't know. We might see. So there's very long straight until the first corner. It might be a demise, as we've seen in F1, with certain Finnish driver doing his job. Yeah, Diego, I remember teleporting to the pits. I do it like almost at the beginning. The straight is very long, so I will have a lot of time to do that. Don't worry, I remember. Don't worry, I remember. I don't have the automatic teleport, but I will do it in the future. I was just like, I just forgot. Me forgot. I forgot. But basically, we will be starting the whole race in 30 seconds, as we are going to see amazing battle between Jens, Jack, Joao, Pingo Queen, Charles Bertrand, and Mattia Suriano, I think. There's also Nemanja. 13 seconds to go. One light. No, not one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let the show begin. We are out. Jens having very good start, and there's Jack Oliver. We are going to T1. Let's see. There's some fight forward on the corner. There's Mattia Suriano and a lot of mess. Safety car out, I think. Yeah, it is. It is a safety car. I'm going to the pits. Moving back to Jens. It is a safety car. It is a safety car. Who was that? I think it was. Let's see. No, this is a qualifying progress. So Volbica Stegosaurus, Charles Bertrand, Mattia Suriano, Roman Nash, and Joao Vicente Guerra. So top drivers from top 5 or top 6. They just collided. There was also, I think, V-Wolves going like, or Pingu free wide at some point. Charles did the funny, I think, yes. And also I just said 4 wide. So there we go. We are on the way We are under the safety car. Safety car. Let's see. Is Miguel... Yeah, Miguel is waiting. There will go another lap and then we will restart the whole race, I think. So let's see. I hope that you enjoyed the whole race. Fern got 5 positions. Trader Joe, as I said, this guy is amazing in those races. He's the underdog. He got P7. Sadly, for the worst luck ever, Joao Vicente Guerra, he is P10, sadly. Then there's Charles Patron, who also lost a lot of positions, but he can still improve. Miguel is waiting on the track as the whole pack is approaching. Yes, he is. So we are on board with Miguel Soto, Colombian sound crawler. Jack Oliver is keeping his P2, but there is like rival from AF3 also, Pingo Queen behind him. There's like very big rivalry between Maka and Nut in AF3. Even if Jack and Jens, they are way faster at some races, Pingo is not giving up. He's still fighting. He is still willing to fight. There were a lot of tensions in AF3. I think there are some tensions in AF1 too, as we've seen in the qualifying at the beginning, the misunderstanding between the two drivers. So we might see a lot of interesting fights. Juan, you didn't miss anything at all. There was like T1 collision. Charles did an oopsie. Mattia Suriano also just died, as we are with a very miserable Ferrari driver right now. So let's see. I am looking forward for Pingo Queen and Vivos, as Nuts are securing P3 and P4 right now. There is also Fern, the lonely. I mean, he's not lonely though, because he is with Bobisaurus Stegosaurus, I think. Yeah, but he is still isolated from his teammate, as his teammate is on P19. Let's see, there's Jens, Joao. Let's see the restart from Jack. Jack's restarts are legendary and he is improving very, very fast. How was the RF, Juan? I'm asking. And we will have green flag right now. Green, 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 and we are out. This Jack Filmstar is losing 1 position, I think. They are going side by side. Very good move from Fern, I think. No, Fern is losing position. Vivos is coming back to P4. There are some fights between... I think Joao just got some positions. Mattia Suriano also got some positions. Pingo Queen is still P3. There's a very close fight. Trader Joe is also following a pack of drivers. Jamie and Nemanja Popovic. Let's move to the intervals. It will be easier to follow. So we might see some team orders. It depends on the pace from Vivos and Pingo Queen, as they are teammates. Let's go to the Jamie, who is, I think, debuting in this race, and he is behind Nemanja Popovic. He is going to the inside line. No move there. He's losing quite different line, and then Fern is losing some positions. There's the collision. Pingo Queen crashed with Nemanja Popovic. Joao Vicente Guerra is getting to P7 right now. Then there's Thomas Cameron. Huge demise. Thomas Cameron off. Shiny Waffles off. Pingo Queen off. Huge shunt. Another safety car out. Oh my god. There we go. That's good to hear, Juan. That's good to hear. You can hear me. You all can hear me good, right? There's like, I am not too quiet, or the game is not too loud, right? Is it okay, right? I hope so. So the whole pack is getting stabilized as we are just getting closer and closer to the restart zone. Charbatron came back to P8, João Vicente Guerra up to P7, Trader Joe is P6. Sadly for Pinguquin, he is P19 right now, and he entered the pits. He is pitting, he is on the prime, and he crashed with the safety car! Oh my god! Oh my god! What was that? What was that? Oh my god. I cannot freaking breathe. What the hell is going on? He's in the pit lane for the second time. Oh my god. So there's a shallow. I'm not going to read it, Juan. But there's Charbatron and P8. Freaking hell! What is going on? Oh my god, I cannot breathe. Where is Miguel? Miguel is waiting on the pit exit. The whole pack is approaching. Okay, so we have the first highlight of the race. The sand crawler, Pingu stopper. I can feel the frustration in Pingu, but let's go, boy. You can still do good. The race is still long. We still have 31 laps to go, so we might see a lot of changes in the lead and a lot of demise. Although this guy is doing very good job. Vivolves. He got very good first round actually. Both races in AF3. He is P3 in AF3. In AF1 he is currently on P16 with not very good results. P14, P15, but still getting points every race. Then P8 and P13. He is very consistent driver, scoring points every round. I think one of the very few drivers to do that. The only driver is, I think, Jack Oliver. So he is very good. He's a very good driver. And now he is P3, but there's Fern behind him, and Fern must be also looking for a podium, because he is showing loads of speed and, you know, and a lot of improvement. So yeah, there we go. We are approaching to the 14th corner, then 15th corner on the way. Only 2 corners to the starting straight, which will lead to the restart. Let's see how Trader Joe will improve. As he seems to have very comfy restarts. Still Pinguquin 12 seconds behind. And now Jack Oliver on the lead. Trader Joe losing some positions. João Vicente Guerra having very good start. Jack Oliver going very close to Jens Betsma. Vivolves losing 1 position as Fern got to P3. And who is there? Is it João? João is just losing 1 position. There's Jamie. Jamie overtaking Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus. There's a huge sound between João Vicente Guerra and Vivolves. As Fern is just getting to P3. There's behind Jamie, Stegosaurus, Charbatron. Trader Joe is also involved in the collision. And there's Jake Filmstra. I think it will be a safety car. A lot of cars off. Is it a safety car or not? I think not. I think they are still racing. This is very bold move from Jake Filmstra as he is going to the 12th corner. Although Daniel Wolf had a better speed, Jake Filmster is still right behind him. There's braking zone around 60 meters. Yeah, he's braking earlier and going for a switcheroo. Dan Wolf went a little bit wide, and Jake Filmster is capitalizing on the exit. No, he is pushing him. He is using all his, all his arms to push around, what I was saying. And there's still Miguel Soto on the side of the track. I think he is still waiting for possible demise. There's Roman Nash losing one position for Mattia Suriano, and Filmster and Dan Wolf is still fighting as they are progressing to the second corner. We might see some Alonso and Hamilton fight there. If we'll, keep it going. There's Jack Oliver on P2, 2.6 seconds behind Jens Betsma. There's Mattia Suriano, 6 tenths behind Charles Bertrand. We are the Hungaroring, and they are all hungry of getting some points. So basically, Nemanja Popovic is getting some positions as Miguel Costa and Shiny Waffles are having some it's only Shiny Waffles. There's Nemanja Popovic getting a position from Joao Vicente Guerra, who is going on the grass and losing some time. Miguel Costa is currently P15, the last driver in the points. We are with Mattia Suriano right now, who is behind Jamie, and he is in the slipstream. He is still going to stay in the slipstream, although Jamie was kind of trying to break off it. Mattia Suriano trying to go to hit the apex, better exit, and it works. Mattia Suriano is getting a position, breaking around 50, going to the inside line, and now he is going for Charles Bertrand, who is in front of him. He has a momentum. They came back from the back. They had very good, qualifying, then lost a lot of positions. They are now P6, P5, where they were at the beginning. There is also some fight with Miguel Costa and Daniel Wolf, but we'll keep to this fight right now as they are really, really close. Mattia Suriano is way quicker in this section, I think, as you can see he is fighting with the car, losing a little of momentum, but he is still able to stay half of a second behind Charles Bertrand. As you can see, he's very, very close, staying in the slipstream, almost hitting his rear wing. He's playing nice and easy. And now on throttle, stay in the slipstream. He will go for a move in the next corner. There is also Nemanja Popovic very close to the Thomas Cameron, but will stay for this fight, going from the outside line. And there is also Jamie joining the fight, as he is very, very close to the pack. They are going side by side. Mattia Suriano overtaking Charles Bertrand, and now Jamie is using the whole situation to get closer to Charles Bertrand. He is only 2 tenths behind. There is also a fight between Nemanja Popovic and Joao Vicente Guerra. Somebody's subscribing or something. I will see. CJ Fox is following. Thank you, CJ Fox. And let's see Charles Bertrand and Jamie. They are also very, very close together. Let's see. Coming back to Nemanja Popovic. In the meantime, Charles' teammate, he is behind Thomas Cameron. There's also Jamie, also fighting with Charles Bertrand. Still very close. Taking a little bit different line, and he lost some momentum. He got some oversteering. Pingu Queen in the meantime is getting back to higher positions. He's P15 right now. Fern is in the pits. Roman Nash in the meantime is P7. And he is doing quite well. Although he is missing the fight in front of him, as there is still a lot of going on. Fern is currently P16. Thomas Cameron and Nemanja Popovic are fighting. Why? Because they are going side by side. There's Mario Fonseca on P11, going a bit wide and losing momentum. I forgot about Mario Fonseca just racing there, but he joined. Come on, Mario. Two Portuguese drivers, Miguel Costa and Mario Fonseca and Thomas Cameron doing very unsafe region, almost taking out Mario Fonseca. There's Jamie still behind Charles Bertrand. 3/10 behind. Let's see how they progress. Their liveries are quite similar, but they are different. Jamie is using the default Renault livery, and Charles Bertrand is using the red goat livery, which is inspired by Zauber Petronas Red Bull livery from the early 2000s, late 90s. And then there is third, overtaking Miguel Costa, as he is now going for Mario Fonseca. I don't know why Fern was pitting right now, but maybe that's the strategy, as we are 11 laps in the race. There is Jamie, still 7/10 behind. There was a crash just to their side. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, the AF4 is better than AF1. And as you can see, Trader Joe is overtaking Joao Vicente Guerra, although Joao is fast boy and he is not giving up, as he is right now behind Trader Joe. He will go for a dive burn. No, not the move from him this time, as Trader Joe is very defensive. The Moaka Racing livery, orange and blue, inspired by McLaren, I think. That was very opportunistic line, very wide, and Joao is overtaking Trader Joe right now. As they go for the 15th corner, he almost hit the wall, now he almost lost the rear wheels. Jamie is still behind Charles Bertrand. Let's see how the fight will progress as we'll go throughout the race. Although Pingo Queen is P11 right now. From the back, he is going for Trader Joe. Going to the inside line and overtaking Trader Joe quite easily. I think Trader Joe will try to keep the inside, but Pingo messed up. Pingo went wide and lost 2 positions. I thought he might not be doing, you know, very wide exit, but he did. A lot of drivers doing IndyCar limits, track limits, I would say. That is a very interesting to see those 3 drivers just fighting, doing a lot of like wide exits. And there is Nemanja messing up the chicane, cutting the corner, losing a lot of momentum. And Pingo Queen is currently P11. And now he is going for the Trader Joe. As we will go for a moment to Jamie, as he is still behind Charles Bertrand, but the fight is still not being resolved, although he seems to be in a very comfy place in the slipstream behind Charles Bertrand, braking for the first corner, going to the inside line, early on the throttle. I had some lag, I don't know why, but the game seems fine, going to the 50 marker, very wide, but I think it will give him higher speed, maybe? He lost a lot of time there. There's Nemanja Pingu fight still. This fight is very crazy, as they are switching positions time by time. Jake Feemster managed to overtake Roman Nash in the meantime, keeping to the like midfield fight. We'll stay with Nemanja Pingu and Trader Joe. Also, I would like to mention that Jack Oliver is now 7.7 seconds behind Jens. That is crazy. Jens is pretty fast. I thought that Jack might be faster. He is not in this track. Jens is very comfortable. So we will see. We might not see the F1 story. Trader Joe is spinning. He is losing momentum. So Nemanja Popovic is right now on P10. Pingo Queen is P9, going for a really good recovery drive from his miserable beginning and the crash with the safety car. So right now, let's see. Fern is now trying to get Trader Joe P11. Let's see if the Fern is able also to do a very good recovery run, having the higher speed, staying in the slipstream, now going to the inside line, braking nice and easy to the corner, but going very, very wide. So Trader Joe is still behind him, and he overtook him. Yes, he is almost hitting his rear. They are very, very close together, and he missed this section, so Trader Joe is pulling off. Let's go with Jamie, who is 8th, 10th behind Shalbatron. Shalbatron is doing a great job for now, being P4. And Bulbasaur Stegosaurus, also shout out to him, he is P3. He is doing absolutely fantastic job. He was P19 at some point, and I was saying Fern is, you know, securing P3, and his teammate Bulbasaur is way behind. And now, where is Fern and where is Bulbasaur? Fern is P12, losing a position, and there's Mattia Suriano going for Fern. And in the meantime, Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is P3, so we might see how it's going on. Jake Filmster in the meantime is overtaking Jamie, who is in the pits. Okay, so let's go with Trader Joe right now. Trader Joe is leading the whole pack, which is being followed by Fern and Mattia Suriano, and there is also Vivos, quite nice. They're going side by side. Fern very close and going for a switcheroo. Not this time, he lost a lot of speed, and Mattia Suriano is now joining the fight as they are very, very close. Although they went side by side, collided, very slightly contact, I would say, maybe not a collision. And then Mattia Suriano is the situation and got the position. But Vivos also managed to do that. There's very nice train of 4 cars. Let's move to Trader Joe, as we will see Fern going a little bit wide, and Trader Joe is going to the P10. Trader Joe is incredible, but then he messed up the corner and going for the sand, so he is not incredible anymore, as Vivos is now P10. Mattia Suriano behind, and then Jamie, as Fern and Trader Joe messed up the corner, and now they are P12 and P13 and P14. Because there's also Jamie, yeah. Jens is currently P5 as he is leaving the pits. And Jake Filmster is P4, American driver, doing American things. Let's go with Mattia Suriano. So how's the race for you guys? Do you enjoy it? As we still have plenty of laps to go. Trader Joe in the pits, Trader Joe in the pits. We might see how it will take. 14 seconds. 15 seconds. Let's see how the average pit stop will take. Around 30 seconds. Then let's go to Mattia Suriano, who is battling with Jamie and Vivos. Going to the chicane, 8th and 9th corner. Going to the 10th corner right now. Very quick section for this track. This track is very hard to overtake, but you can still try to, you know, push your rival to do any mistakes. I think the best opportunity to overtake is from the first corner to the third one, as we could see in the F1 race this year, where Hamilton was trying to attack Alonso. Although if you just, you know, try to push around, you can get a lot of very aggressive defense and keep the position. In the meantime, Jamie is sneaking in to Mattia Suriano, as they are very, very close, and there is also Fern joining the party, which is being led by Vivos. Mattia Suriano is now, and then there's Jamie spinning. Mattia Suriano is now losing some time to Vivos, and Fern is less than a second behind. There is also Nemanja Popovic right behind Roman Nesh. As they go to the 13th corner, and Nemanja Popovic is drifting. But very good save from him. He didn't crash this time. Oh, I had a lag, but it is working very good. It is working very good. It might be a CSP version, although I'm not racing on this PC, so this is not a problem. And there is Mario Fonseca being a slow car on the track, 18th driver, sadly for him. He is not having a very good weekend this time. In AF4 he also didn't finish the race. That was very problematic for him. And Fern is now approaching the pit lane. Going a little bit wide on grass, losing some precious time. As Nemanja Popovic right now is going for Roman Nesh. Third corner right now. Still having a lot of speed, and Nemanja is not retreating. He will go and take the position from Roman, I think. Although he is being pushed by Pingo Queen, who is currently P9, and he managed to outpace his teammate Vivolves, which is great to see. Like Pingo doing the recovery and just attacking for the position, which is, you know, like. He was at some point fighting for P3, then he had demise and then another demise with safety car, so it's nice to see him fighting. And then he is very, very close as they progress to the 15th corner. And on the hairpin, on the last hairpin, we might see some ambitious move from Pingo. No, he is pitting right now, so now let's go with Nemanja. He seems to have good pace right now. Very close to Roman. Roman is defensive, he will keep the inside line, but Nemanja is still outsmarting him. I think he will. Yeah, he is. He had better speed, better exit, and he got the position. In the meantime, Mattias Suriano is on P9 as he is also doing a slow recovery from his very bad beginning of the race. Bolbisaurus Stegosaurus currently is P2 as he hasn't pitted already, and Jens did that, so let's see how it will do. So he is on the primes, there is also Pingo on the options, and he will probably pitting one more time? No, he pitted already, okay, so yeah. So I think Trader Joe is very optimistic. He did one stop and he is on the options, and they still have 16 laps to go, so I think he will be pitting again, so I think he might go for 2 stops. Bolbisaurus Stegosaurus is having some troubles right now. Yes, he is losing some confidence on the curbs, so his tires might start to give up at some point as all the pack is trying to pit. There is Joao Vicente Guerra, who is trying to recover as much as he can. And he has an American driver in front of him, Jake Fimster, who is doing great job right now. He had very good pace in the IndyCar ovals. In the open wheelers he is a bit weaker, but he's still very good driver from the, I would say, like midfield. He sometimes gets the top, but never like higher than top 5 in the current races, I think. Trader Joe behind Daniel Wolves, going for a move. Is he going to do the same move as Nemanja? No, he is not going. Oh yes, he is. He had a better speed, so he done the same move as Nemanja, and he managed to get the position back from Daniel Wolves. Trader Joe is doing a great job despite his misery. There is also interesting how Miguel Soto is not in the race, although he is a safety car. Oh, very good. Thomas Cameron in the meantime is 7 tenths behind, and there is Nemanja Popovic in the pits. Let's see if it will take 30 seconds for him. Mattias Suriano overtaking him. Is he going to go in front of Bevolves? No, I think he is not. Yeah, he will go behind Pingo Queen, who I think is using quite correct strategy. He is in front of Nemanja, in front of Trader Joe, and Bevolves hasn't pitted, right? Yeah, he isn't. So Pingo, with his pace, he might be even faster than Bevolves, so like, you know, undercut might work. Yeah. Shalbatron is 11 seconds off. And Stegosaurus, Stegosaurus is in the pit. So Shalbatron is now inheriting the P2, but he will probably lose it after pitting. João Vicente Guerra pitting also. Jens Betsma going in the front of Bulbasaur Stegosaurus. No, he is not! Although he managed to overtake him. So that was good. Jens was pitting way before Bulbasaur Stegosaurus. Bulbasaur managed to go in front of him, although Jens overtook him. Very, very good move from Jens. So he is now securing his pace for a lead of the race. João Vicente Guerra, let's see on which position is he living. Behind Pingo Queen. There's lapped car. And he is one lap behind Jack Oliver, who is right now leading and going to the Shiny Waffles, who is lapped car. So now we start the fun of lapping the back markers. As Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is still less than a second behind Jens, but he has some troubles at the last hairpin. Juan, I have no idea what are you writing about, because you just wrote, who are you talking about? I was talking about Miguel, I think, who is supposed to be safety car, if you mean that. If you meant that, yeah. But he is not on the Safa. Do the internet crash, yeah? I think. Shiny Waffles DNF'd right now. Might wonder why. Then Jack Oliver is approaching the traffic. As he has Trader Joe in front and João Vicente Guerra, let's see how it will progress. He might lose some time, actually, if it won't be performed smooth. Although Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is not giving up, he is still going for that position Jens is having. So we might, well, we might see right now, might be a fight for like virtual P1 or P2. Depends on what Jack is doing. Jack is like increasing his stint. Let's see. Yeah. That's a good job to do. Let's see the gaps. Jens is 27 seconds and the speed stop is like 30. So if Jack will get like 4 seconds, then it might be it. Shalbatron living pits. Matias Suriano is not going to overtake Shalbatron. And let's see. I am losing some FPS right now. What is going on? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, it should be better right now. So coming back to the fight, Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is still 1 second behind the Jens. And he is right now very close to even inherit P2. Or even a win if he will manage to, you know, find a mistake in Jens' space. Although Jens, as you can see, is pulling away in this moment. And then there's Bingo Queen on pit wall fighting with Thomas Cameron as they go to the 10th corner. 11th corner right now. And he's overtaking Thomas Cameron. Very good speed, Thomas Cameron losing a lot of momentum, staying behind. And Bingo Queen is now P11. Good recovery, still 11 laps to go. Let's see if he is going to I think he can get P9 at best. Then there's Jamie like 8 seconds behind. Vivos is in the pit, so his teammate is just going to the pits. Let's see where Vivos is. Vivos is in front of him, so he will be at the back, I think. In the meantime, Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus is losing loads of time, although Jack Oliver left the pits and is 4 tenths behind the Jens. So Jens managed to stay in the lead, but the Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus lost the position for Jack Oliver. I missed that, I'm sorry. Although we will continue the fight as Jack Oliver is now in the position to fight for P1. There's Miguel Costa who might slow down Jens. Jack Oliver is waiting for that. He is. As he is close, Jens is just breaking off the slipstream. He almost pushed Jack to the Thomas Cameron, but Jack Oliver is overtaking Jens, having very good speed in this corner, and he is doing it. Jack Oliver leading, because I think Jake Fimster will be pitting and he is only 2 seconds behind him. Is he? Let's see. I don't want to mistake. He's after one stop, but I think he will be doing another one. Oh, that's interesting. He might have been pitting. Okay. That's interesting. Juan, you are also missing overtakes. There's so much going on, so you know. Let's go with Jens right now. I mean, the race is still like, you know, nine laps to go, so we will see the battle on the lead. But you know, some backmarkers are often complaining that I'm not showing the battles from the back. If I'm just showing the battle from the back, then you are complaining that I'm not showing the battle in the front. So it is hard to find any, you know, like balance in it. Although right now the fight for the top is very, very close. Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus is 1 second behind the Jens. Jens is 7 tenths behind Jack Oliver, and then Jack Oliver is now going for Jake Fimster as he's decreasing the gap to him. 2 tenths faster in one corner. That's interesting. Let's see the pace. Jack Oliver's fastest lap is 19.6. Jens is 18.5, so Jens can go even 1 second faster than Jack. There's Roman Nash losing a position, Joao Vincent Aguirre getting 1 position. Let's see how Bulbasaur is performing. Bulbasaur is on par with Jack, I think. Yes. So we might see battle between Bulbasaur and Jack. Jens, I think, might be faster than Jack in this section. And now Jack Oliver is getting a position. Yeah, Jack Fimster is pitting. I was correct. So Jack Oliver is leading the race, then it's Jens Besma behind, and Bulbasaur Stegosaurus 9 tenths behind, as Jake Fimster is still in the pits. Let's move for Jens as they approach the 3rd corner. Nice and easy, a lot of car control in here. It is easy to lose the control on the curbs, going very, very wide. Very carefully on the throttle. And we go through the chicane, 8th and 9th corner. And you can see Jens getting closer and closer to Jack, who will be looking at some blue flags. So we might see how it will progress. Let's go. Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is still in a position to fight with those two. And there is Thomas Cameron leaving the pits, slowing down Bulbasaur Stegosaurus a little bit. Although, yeah, he let him through, So we might see if Bulbasaur is going for P2 and if Jens is going for P1. Jens has a pace to do that, but Jack has a lot of racecraft to defend himself. They are teammates, so probably, you know, colliding and hitting each other is not in the in their conduct. But you know, you never know. They might try to fight. I don't know if there will be team orders or not. Jens seems to be faster. Now his lap is around 118, so we might see him. Yeah, he is getting closer and closer. And Bulbasaur Stegosaurus right now is 8 tenths behind Jens. In the meantime, Vivos is going for the position Fern is keeping right now. P12, I will move to the top, but right now the gaps are bigger. And we might see there's Pingo Queen on P11. Vivos is now going for a move. No, he is not, as Fern is defensive in this section. Let's move back to Bulbasaur Stegosaurus. He is 1 second behind, so he is still in the position to fight for spectacular P2. Very good car control. He almost lost the rear, but he managed to keep it nice and easy. He said that he prefers open wheelers. He loves it, and he will do that to prove us that he is very, very fast. In the meantime, Vivos is still on the tail of Fern. And where is Fern? Fern spun. Yeah, Fern spun, so Vivos is P12 right now. Let's move to Trader Joe is P14, taking the position from Thomas Cameron. And now we are back to the top 5 as Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is still 1 second behind Jens. Jens is still 1 second behind Jack Oliver. So the top 3 is really close together. Top 4, like the 4th driver, is very far behind them. 22 seconds for Charles Bertrand. He is not threatening them, but we might see very dramatic finish as we have 5 laps to go with Jack in the lead. The young Frenchman is still, you know, dominating. Although Jens is having very good speed, going for 118 right now. And Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is also very quick in this section. 19.2 being his fastest time. His last time is only 3 tenths worse than his fastest lap. Although Jack also improved on his last lap. He managed to do 118.9 on his last lap. So this is very good improvement from Jack. He is finally taking more and more time through this section. Coming back to Jens. Is there a normal F1 blue flag rule here, or people are just nice? I think they are nice. There is no blue flags being enforced. So, although we might, I don't know how it changed. I think we still have like the old blue flags. Although I think you can unlap yourself. I'm not sure. We were discussing it. I don't remember what was the final result of it. Although Jens is losing some time as he is 2.3 seconds behind Jack Oliver. Although Bulbasaur Stegosaurus is still in the comfy place to take the position back from Jens, which would be, you know, maybe not dramatic, but I think Jens is still in the position to fight for very good result and even for the title, even if he is like 18 points behind Jack. We will have the free drop races, so it might change. And if Bobizar will decrease his point score, then Jens might have his job being, you know, quite harder. João Vicente Guerra is on P9 in the meantime. Jake Filmster is in P5 as he is approaching Charles Bertrand, who is, you know, seeing some blue flagged cars. There's Mario Fonseca, I think. No, it's Miguel Costa. It's Miguel Costa, yes. Mario Fonseca is in the Renault livery. I am still looking at the gaps in the front. They are not changing, so we'll keep to the fight of Filmster and Charles Bertrand for P4 as they approach to the 14th corner. Very, very close. There is no overtake opportunity in this section, although the next corners might have been it, as the speed gain here will matter on the starting straight. He is going for the very wide exit to have a lot of speed, and he is behind Charles Bertrand. Bobbysaurus Stegosaurus is right now 1.6 seconds. Jake Filmster is going for that P4, but Charles Bertrand is outbraking him and keeping P4. Very ambitious move from Jake Filmster going wide, but still no result. Although Jack Oliver is doing a spectacular job, increasing his gap 2.6 seconds over Jens Betsma. Although Bobbysaurus Stegosaurus is still 1.6 seconds, he might go for a move. Let's see. Jake Filmster going for the 10th corner. Around the outside, no. We might see. It's very close to him. Around the outside he goes. He will aim for more aggressive apex, but he didn't do that. Yeah, you can see how different line he is taking. He's going wider to attack the apex and then have better speed on the straight. Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus in the meantime is increasing his decreasing his gap to 1.4, so he gained 2 times over Jens Betsma. And right now Jake Filmster is going to the inside line. Charles Bertrand will be closing the apex of the next corner, although Jake Filmster likes to go wider and then attack apex, so we might see him trying to go for switcheroo. Yes, he got a lot of speed, and now he gets P4, going too wide, and they collided. I think, although Jake Filmster is leading, is still leading over Charles Bertrand. Meanwhile, Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus decreased his gap to less than 1 second. Let's see. Is it going to be a sensational finish? We might see. Although Trader Joe right now is overtaking Fern on the last corner, he is not, and coming back to Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus. I wish that we could do, you know, like in the F1, like small window of 2 battles at once. Bulbasaurus improving slightly in the section. Yeah, he is. He's very close, Jens. He lost some time in the section. Although Jens is approaching the blue flagged cars, there might be a sensational fight. Yes, my accent is very perfect. Thank you for the lead. Although he is going very, very wide, losing some time. Is he going to overtake Jens on the last lap? As they approach to the blue flagged cars. That might have been interesting. Vivos might do some job for like Nut, slowing down Jens, as Nut is still, you know, in the lead. Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus behind Jens Betsma. Let's see how it will progress. Although yeah, I hope you are drinking, Adam. Very ambitious move from Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus. He don't want to waste time for blue flag cars. Jens is pulling away, but Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus is still in his tail. Let's hope he will not lose any momentum and he will be able to fight with Jens. At the end, he's losing some time in the section. He's breaking at 50, going through the chicane. He might lose some time on the curbs, but he is still very, very behind as we are on the last lap. Jack Olivier is leading, although Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus is still going for the P2. Let's see, is he going to overtake him on the last sector as they are approaching to the 14th corner? This is very hard to overtake here, so it might not change, but you know, one mistake, one bad line. He's slowing down here to have a better exit. We might see, is he going to be faster? No, he is not. Jens Betsma is P2, Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus is P3. Spectacular job from him. And Jake Filmster is P4 as he overtook Sharpatron. Then behind him, there's Mattia Suriano. He is still fighting for the position from Sharpatron. He is losing a lot of stability, but he is, I think, not going to improve. Vivo's already finished his lap, then third in Trader Joe. There's João Vicente Guerra. Mattia Suriano is still going for the position from Sharpatron. Is he going to overtake him on the last lap? They are going wheel by wheel. Sharpatron spinning, and Mattia Suriano is getting P5 right now, and Nemanja Popovic is P4 as Sharpatron is spinning on the last lap. What a drama for Monegasque driver. João Vicente Guerra going behind Jamie on P9. And Pingo Queen securing P10. Nice. Yes. Okay, so now we are finished. What? What was that? What was that? Okay. So top 3 is Jack Olivier, Jens Betsma, and Bulbasaurus Stegosaurus. We might go with those drivers. I think Bulbasaurus secured the lowest step, so we will start with him. Hello, Bulbasaur, or also known as Kevin. Are you ready for some interview?
Yeah, sure.
What a race, man! What a race! What a job! What an amazing job! Although I was thinking that you might get P2, you didn't. But you know, still amazing performance from you.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. So actually, I was gunning for the win actually, because I thought the Stockbrot racing guys would go for another stop, especially Jens. But for some reason they stayed out. I don't know how they pulled off the one stop, but they did, and yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, but still, you know, you are on pace. You are improving quite well, and since they were like, you know, approaching the whole blue flag cars, you were getting faster and faster to them. So even if they managed to do only one stop, you know, if you would be more lucky, then you could even get them. But you know, still very good.
Yeah, thanks. Well, after my stop, actually, my second stop, so my hearts to hearts. I came right behind Jens, and Jack just slotted in between us, and I was thinking, "Fuck, I lost this race," because he saw it right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I already experienced a lot of dirty air from Jens the lap before, and I thought I couldn't get in my groove after that. I just couldn't after my stop. So Could have been more, but then for some reason I just turned on at the last two laps and tried to catch the ends, but just not enough.
Not enough, but still,
overtaking was really hard around this track.
Not enough, but still, that was amazing. That was very, very spectacular from you to say. Like you joined recently. You did a couple of races, but still, you are not a veteran. You are rookie in AF1, so it's amazing to see you just stepping higher and higher and just achieving job like podiums and stuff like this. So quite impressive.
I feel like Verstappen in 2020 or 2019, late 2019.
So you like the driver behind dominating drivers from the top team, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to sneak in to use every situation just to to take all you can, despite being not the fastest one. So yeah, you can be, and you are from Belgium, so you are kind of like him.
Well, I actually used to know him personally. Yeah, I was
because you've done karting in real life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing,
so
amazing.
I used to be in the paddock with him. I want to say thanks to the Nut Racing Association. Really thanks to Pengu for the amazing setup, and yeah, thank you for having me.
I think the atmosphere in the Nut is quite good, and it's good to see you just improving and getting there. Also, Roshu said Nut, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the bias. So we might see you on the podium a few times in a season. I think we still have some races to go, which are Portimao, Canada, and Brazil. So let's hope that you will be still keeping this Verstappen vibe and still be able to get a lot of top positions.
Canada is not really my best track, but I hope to really capitalize there, even though I'm not the greatest around that tracks personally, I think.
I hope I will be able to commentate it.
Interlagos.
Yeah,
Interlagos and Portimao, we'll see.
Interlagos will be, I hope, very dramatic as it is in F1. So, let's
Interlagos is Interlagos' best track.
Yeah, I would like to move like Jens or Jack, but Jack is streaming right now and Jens is gone. So I will keep the interview maybe for a while with you, since you are. Rapper called you a Chad, so yeah. So that's good. But that was amazing. That was amazing to see. Also, after your not really good AF3 race, do the invisible wall.
Yeah, that was probably really unfortunate. Well, I got beached. I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
I got beached.
To kind of I'm looking for a word. Wait a second. To kind of justify ourselves. I knew about this place you can ditch, but beached, but you can but we thought nobody can get there, but you got there unfortunately. Although now you have your redemption arc in AF1. Also, let's hope you will be seeing more and more on podium, as you are very, very fast one, especially in the open wheelers. So thank you again for joining here and just chilling and stuff.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'll be finishing. Thank you, Bolbisar. I will move you down there, and I will be finishing stream right now. And I will say the word, Adam. I hope you are watching. Although we have still some stuff in the calendar to announce, right? So, what is going on next time? We will be having Stuart's stream on Monday. It shouldn't be long. We don't have that much reports. So, yeah. And what is after that? Wait a second, I need to check. I'm doing also kind of Josh vibes, as he is too unprepared sometimes for the races. And obviously, we'll be back for AF3 on Friday, as we'll be at Tor Poznań in Poland, which I'm really looking forward to, especially that I'm better this season. So basically, we might see very good racing. The previous season was tremendous. It was great. It was very, very good. So, what is after that? Then there will be AF4 second race at Autosport Speedway Short, 30th of October. So, Saturday. Then there will be another AFX race, I think. Yeah, it is not Martinsville. I don't know what is instead of it in the calendar. But Mikael said that there will be something. Very prepared streaming. And then another race of AF1 at the same time as today at Portimao, Portugal. What's the and AF2 will be back, I think 6th of November, so in 2 weeks. So quite a lot of going on. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching, and good to see you around. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I will improve with showing more action from stream to stream, but yeah. And Adam is saying just drag Jack, but Jack is streaming something. I'm not dragging him though, but still, congrats to him and Jens. That was amazing. I'll be ending stream because F1 is starting in like 1.5 hours. I need to prepare and just chill a little bit. So let's hope that the race will be also good. So good evening or good afternoon, despite where you live in the world.